Close your eyes for a moment. Right now, feel the space behind your forehead. That pressure you sometimes feel there? That's not imagination. There's an organ in the exact center of your brain, a tiny gland shaped like a pine cone. Science calls it your pineal gland. Jesus called it your single eye. And he gave you exact instructions to activate it. Instructions the church buried. You've felt it before, haven't you? Those moments when you close your eyes and see colors, patterns, light that shouldn't be there. Or when you wake from a dream so vivid it felt more real than waking life. That's your pineal gland activating. Briefly, accidentally. But what if you could activate it on purpose? What if Jesus was teaching you how? By the end of this video, you'll have the 3-step protocol Jesus taught to light the furnace inside you. The church erased it because an activated pineal gland means you don't need their priests. You become your own gateway. Let's take back what they stole. Matthew 6:22. Jesus says, "The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light." Now, your pastor told you this was about moral focus, about keeping your attention on God. But what if Jesus was being literal? What if he was pointing to an actual anatomical structure, a single eye in the center of your skull? I want you to try something right now. Close your eyes. Take a slow breath. Now place your awareness, not your physical touch, just your attention, on the exact center of your head, not your forehead, not between your eyebrows, the geometric center of your skull. Do you feel that? That subtle pressure? That sense of something there? That's your pineal gland. That's the single eye Jesus was talking about. And right now, in this moment, you're beginning to activate it. Your 2 physical eyes see the external world. They see separation, you and me, light and dark, subject and object. But your single eye sees unity. It perceives what Jesus called the kingdom within you. Luke 17:21. The kingdom of God is within you, not in a church, not in heaven after you die, within you, right now. And the gateway to that kingdom is your pineal gland. This is what the church doesn't want you to know. In 325 AD, the Council of Nicaea gathered to decide which teachings would survive and which would be erased. They banned the Gospel of Thomas, where Jesus gives even clearer instructions about making the 2 into 1. They removed every text that taught you how to activate your inner furnace. Why? Because if you can access the kingdom within you through your own biology, you don't need their institution. You don't need their priests telling you what to believe. A population that knows how to activate the single eye is a population that can't be controlled, so they buried the instructions. Until now. Have you ever felt that pressure in the center of your head during meditation or prayer? Or seen colors and patterns when your eyes are closed? Drop a comment right now. Tell me what you've experienced. I'm reading every single one. And if this is the first time you're hearing about your pineal gland, comment activate so I know you're ready to go deeper. Now, here's where biology confirms what Jesus taught. Your pineal gland sits at the exact geometric center of your brain. It's shaped like a tiny pine cone, which is why ancient cultures from Egypt to Rome use the pine cone as a sacred symbol. The Vatican has a massive bronze pine cone in their courtyard. They know what it represents. Your pineal gland produces melatonin, the hormone that regulates your sleep and shifts your consciousness inward. But cutting-edge research suggests it may also produce DMT, dimethyltryptamine, the most powerful consciousness-altering compound known to science. The same compound that creates near-death experiences, mystical visions, and what mystics call union with God. But here's the problem. Your pineal gland is under attack. Studies show that by age 17, Up to 40% of people have significant calcification, calcium deposits that harden the gland and shut down its function. By age 60, it's nearly universal. What causes it? Fluoride in your tap water, synthetic calcium in processed foods, constant exposure to artificial light, especially blue light from screens. Your pineal gland never gets complete darkness, so it never fully activates. This isn't accidental. A calcified pineal gland means you stay disconnected from the kingdom within. You stay dependent on external authority instead of building your own inner fire. Let me ask you, do you struggle with brain fog, disrupted sleep patterns, difficulty meditating or feeling spiritually blocked? Do you feel disconnected from deeper states of consciousness? Those are symptoms of pineal calcification. You're not broken. Your furnace has just been systematically shut down, but you can reverse it. And I'm about to show you exactly how Jesus taught you to do it. I'm about to give you the exact 3-step protocol to activate your pineal gland, the practices Jesus taught before the church erased them. But first, if you want the complete alchemical system, if you're serious about building your inner furnace, you need to subscribe and hit that bell right now. This is the builder's blueprint. Every video goes deeper. Subscribe now, then let's activate your single eye. Here are the 3 steps. This is what Jesus taught. This is what the mystics practiced. This is what the church erased. Step 1. Decalcify your pineal gland. Step 2. Embrace complete darkness. Step 3. Focus your awareness on the single eye. Let's go through each one. Step 1. Decalcify. You need to remove what's hardening your pineal gland and add what breaks down those deposits. First, eliminate fluoride. Switch to fluoride-free toothpaste. Drink distilled or reverse osmosis water, not tap water. Second, cut processed foods with synthetic calcium. Read labels. Avoid fortified products. Third, add natural decalcifiers to your diet. Raw cacao, chlorella, spirulina, tamarind. These bind to calcium deposits and flush them out. This takes time, 3 to 6 months of consistent practice. But you're reversing decades of calcification. Be patient. Your furnace is waking up. Step 2. Embrace complete darkness. Not dim light, not dark enough. Total, absolute darkness. Your pineal gland only fully activates when there's zero light hitting your eyes. This means blackout curtains that seal every edge. This means covering every LED in your bedroom. Alarm clocks, phone chargers, smoke detectors. This means no screens after sunset. Blue light from your phone suppresses melatonin for hours. When Jesus went into the wilderness for 40 days, when mystics retreated to caves, they weren't being symbolic. They were creating the biological conditions for pineal activation. You need 8 hours of complete darkness every night. This is the environment where your single eye opens. Step 3. Focus your awareness. And we're going to practice this right now. Close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath. Now place your awareness, not your physical attention, but your conscious focus, on the exact center of your head. The space between your ears, behind your eyes, at the geometric center of your skull. Hold your focus there. When thoughts arise, just notice them and return to the center. Feel that subtle warmth, that gentle pressure building. That's your pineal gland activating. That's the single eye beginning to open. Do this for 20 minutes every day in complete darkness. This is what Jesus meant by making your eye single. You're directing the alchemical fire, your awareness, to the furnace within you. Here's what's happening alchemically. Your awareness is the fire. Your pineal gland is the furnace. When you focus conscious attention on this gland in complete darkness, you're directing energy to it. You're activating dormant pathways. Ancient alchemists talked about transmuting lead into gold. They weren't talking about literal metals. They were talking about this, using the fire of awareness to transmute your ego self into your Christ self. The pineal gland is where that transformation happens. It's the biological gateway to what Jesus called the kingdom within. You're not waiting for grace to descend from outside. You're building the furnace that generates it from within. All right, you now have all three steps. Decalcify, embrace darkness, focus awareness. Here's what I need. Hit the like button if you're actually going to try this tonight. And drop a comment telling me which step you're starting with. Are you decalcifying first, creating darkness, or jumping straight into the meditation? I want to know where you're beginning. This only works if you take action. Like and comment now. So what happens when your pineal gland activates? You'll know. You'll feel pressure or tingling in the center of your head. You'll see colors and patterns when your eyes are closed. Purples, blues, golds, sacred geometry. You'll have vivid, lucid dreams that feel more real than waking life. You'll experience moments of expanded awareness where the boundary between you and everything else dissolves. You'll have direct, knowing, Gnosis insights that arrive fully formed without logical thinking. This isn't imagination. This is your single eye opening. This is the kingdom within you becoming accessible. And once you feel it, you'll never doubt again. Every ancient culture knew about this. The Egyptian eye of Horus is an anatomical map of your pineal gland, thalamus, and brainstem. Assyrian priests carried pinecone staffs. Hindu mystics placed the Ajna chakra at the exact location of your pineal gland. And the Vatican, the institution that erased these teachings, has a 4-meter bronze pinecone in their courtyard. They preserved the symbol while burying the practice. They know what the pinecone represents. They know what the single eye is. They just don't want you activating yours. Because an activated pineal gland means you don't need their institution. You become the temple. You become the gateway. So here's your choice. You can keep waiting for salvation to come from outside. Priests, rituals, institutions telling you what to believe. Or you can activate the furnace within you. You can decalcify your pineal gland. You can embrace darkness. You can focus your awareness on the single eye. You can practice what Jesus actually taught before the church erased it. You are the temple. The kingdom is within you. The fire is already there. You just need to light it. This is spiritual alchemy. This is the path to Gnosis. Stop waiting. Start building. Close your eyes right now. Place your awareness on the center of your head. Feel that? That's your single eye. That's the furnace. That's the kingdom. It's been there all along. Now you know how to activate it. In the next video, we're going deeper into the alchemical secrets the Council of Nicaea banned, the practices they burned, the texts they erased, the complete blueprint for transmuting your consciousness. Subscribe now. The furnace is just beginning to heat up.